All right, so I'm a Republican, so I'm all for low taxes, and I will fight to keep taxes low for our citizens and our property owners. However, one big exception I have to that rule is any tax that goes to the tourist, or people who come and visit. And my apologies for any tourists who are out there listening. I do apologize, but at the current time, you don't have a vote in this election. So where I'm going with that is I'm always looking for ways for us to use the money that we do get from our tourism industry, like bed tax, for example. I think it's a great thing, us collecting bed tax. Also, any kind of sales tax that is predominantly funded by the tourists, things like that. I have no problem with this, mainly because tourism is puts a heavy load on our infrastructure, and I really do think that the visitors need to pay their fair share because we are sacrificing a lot to provide them with, such an amazing vacation destination, and we deserve the money we get off them. In fact, I think we should always find more ways and always be looking for new sources of income. And let's celebrate that. People are always going to want to come here. So we need to develop a sustainable tourism industry. We need to focus, our efforts with the TDC more on how we can have sustainable tourism rather than trying to just pack more and more people in here. So that is one thing that I would like to see more bed tax reform, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Right now, we're kind of limited. This is back to taxing the tourists. I have no problem with taxing the tourists, but what's a little frustrating sometimes is we're limited on what we can spend that tax on, like bed tax, for example. I would love to fight for ways of where we could use the bed tax that is collected to fix our infrastructure, things like that. Problems that were caused from tourism, Now, at the current time, the state regulates that and doesn't allow us, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stop trying. I can tell you right now. There are ways, if you are creative, you can work with the state legislature. We can find ways to use bed tax in a way that we can actually, can benefit us more. Because right now we're only allowed to use bed tax for marketing or buying more beach, basically. And we've got so much of it. We collect 40-50 million a year. And it's a little frustrating that, a lot of times we're just buying more magazine ads, in Garden and Gun magazine. That's about all we can use it for. So I would love to work with the state legislature and try to reform the bed tax collection statute. It's might be a pipe dream, but in the end, it's like, I got plenty of time. I got nowhere else to be. And even if it takes me 4, 8, 12 years, I'm going to find us a way to be able to use that because I really think we need it. I think it is, it's a problem. We're so far behind on infrastructure, and we're always looking. Anytime you have an issue, if you want to fix it, the first thing you got to figure out is how to fund it. Who's going to pay for it? How are we going to pay for it? And if we could use bed tax for all this, a lot of our problems would start going away. I promise. Anyway, so that is my position on bed tax. And if you have any questions, shoot me an email, give me a call, and I'd be happy to talk more about it.